In a heated exchange, Graham and Stanley Johnson locked horns over the UK's ambitious net zero goals, sparking a fiery debate on the nation's future. Talk TV host Graham furiously clashed with Stanley Johnson over his insistence that the UK continue working towards net zero by 2050. Yesterday, Kemi Badenoch drew a backlash from business leaders and former Tory ministers against her calls to unpick net zero policies. When Baroness Theresa May's government introduced them, the Tory leader claimed that she was one of just a handful of MPs who raised concerns about the lack of a plan to hit the 2050 environmental targets. When asked about the benefits of achieving net zero, Stanley said, "The benefit is that the temperature is not increasing as fast as it would be. It has to be continued." However, Mike disagreed and stated, "Donald Trump is about to reopen a lot of coal-fired power stations in the same way your mates in China have been doing it since year. We seem to be the outlier by saying, 'Ooh, we're leading the world, they will follow us.' Nobody is going to follow us. Nobody is doing what we're doing. Germany is reversing its policy, as is Poland, as is most of Western Europe. We are in the deep doo-doo, I'm afraid," he finished. Stanley added, "As always, I disagree with you on this. We have a strong renewable sector in this country." Mike interjected, "No, we don't. For most of this winter, we have not been able to use renewables. We haven't been able to use wind or solar power because they haven't been effective. Most of the electricity has been thanks to gas." Stanley added that it was critical Parliament do not throw away these targets, as he accused Mike of putting forward a dangerous line. Mike claimed that Stanley could not prove any of what he was spouting in the fierce exchange between the pair. Ms. Badenoch floated the idea of dropping net zero altogether during her speech yesterday. She said, "It may be that there is a better way of delivering net zero, or it may be that we shouldn't be looking at net zero but just focusing on clean energy and energy security, and there's a different way of doing that." Labour's Energy Secretary Ed Miliband said the Tories were off to the wacky races over the shift in policy, adding that it was anti-business, anti-growth, anti-jobs and the wrong choice for Britain.